Yeah. And I guess that brings us to the next sort of conversation is the animation itself. And so a lot of people, you know, don't know what stop motion animation is. It's not something that gets talked about a lot because it hasn't been used in a very long time for a lot of use cases.
Yeah.
I guess if we rewind the clock, before computer animation, everything was stop motion.
Ray Harryhausen.
That's right. Ray Harryhausen
is the pioneer.
He was.
King Kong and...
Look at all those films.
Sinbad and Clash of the Titans and...
Absolutely.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I could be here all day reeling off movie names, but... Yeah, and Phil Tippett as well, who did, you know, Jurassic Park and RoboCop in the 80s and... And then, you know, and then Claymation, as soon as Jurassic Park came out, 93. Yeah. That's when the big change happened. But this is when Nightmare came out.
Yeah.
There's a time when it fizzled out in film, but then it sort of became a new thing in children animation.
Yeah, well, that's it. Because there was, at this stage, there was two ways of doing animation. There was hand-drawn. There's hand-drawn animation, what we all know, the typical Disney stuff.
Yep.
And there's stop motion. And they were the two main players in animation at that stage. And the way stop motion, you know, works is that you've got a room, a very large room, where they'll build a physical set at a small scale, and you might have a character, an armature, what they're called armatures, which is effectively like a system where, you know, gives it mechanical arms and limbs and bones and stuff. Might be the same size of the Mickey on your shoulder.
Yeah.
And they can be posed and animated any way they want. It's almost like a crude way of looking at it is like a Lego figure. Yeah. You can move those and animate them how you want.
Or even like Gumby. You had the wires inside of him, and you could like
pose it and stay in position.
Yeah.
And so the way you'd do it is you'd set him up and you'd move it just the tiniest little bit. So his arm might be, let's see if I can get it on vision. His arm might be there. And then, all right, they take a photo, click, and they move it just a little bit, take another photo, click, little bit, click, little bit, click, and take all these photos. And then what do you do with these photos? You play them one after another, which is recording video is the same process, or film is just lots of little frames, one after the other. And it's using that technique, but it's not in real time. It's just set one after the other. And you're choosing when those frames will be. Yeah. And so when you play them one or the other, it'll look like the arm moves like this.
Yeah.
And that's the process that is used.
It's a very laborious process.